everything great happens in your discomfort zone. Hear that. So learning how to feel everything, giving yourself permission to feel the joy and the sadness and the extremes of joy and sadness means that you're able to feel that full spectrum of life, and it's important. And everything amazing is going to happen in that place where it might feel a little uncomfortable, but because you're just not used to it.
It's going to be challenging for some of our male listeners to really understand what Laura just said, to be able to feel fear in your body, or to be able to feel anything really, to be specifically to feel something in your body. And through emotional intelligence work, is what I would call it with a coach, I've been able to learn how, when feeling fear, it shows up in a certain part of my body. And what that might mean is that something needs to come out and be known. And it might mean anytime I feel fear, it's time for like a real vulnerable conversation with someone. And I love that we have someone here today. So listeners, take note that we have someone that is very versed in being able to feel and help some of us big cerebral thinkers to convert, or to be able to come closer to feeling. So I didn't plan for this, and I'd love to at the same time kind of shift into, you're talking to, let's just say you're talking to someone right now who identifies as being very cerebral, and they're a big thinker, and they're not really great at feeling. Right? Or you're talking to someone that supports someone like that. So maybe it's the spouse or significant other of someone that's not great at feeling, and you want to help them. And they may or may not know they need help. So help me to get to the place where I understand how to feel and how to know my body. Does that connect?
Oh, so much. And it's like inside my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, where do I start with this one? Right. So, and you said men versus women, which I do agree with. I'm also going to throw in there that anybody who has had any amount of trauma is also struggling with this. So there's that. And it's important to understand that everything great happens in your discomfort zone. Hear that. So learning how to feel everything, giving yourself permission to feel the joy and the sadness and the extremes of joy and sadness means that you're able to feel that full spectrum of life, and it's important. And everything amazing is going to happen in that place where it might feel a little uncomfortable, but because you're just not used to it. And I watch zombies walking around the world who have closed themselves down from healing. Feeling is healing. They've closed themselves down from feeling, staying in that analytical mind place so that they don't have to feel what's in their body, which, again, just repeating myself, can feel really bad, like you're going to die. So like, who wants to go there? Nobody, right? Because you're afraid once you go there, you're never going to get out. You're going to be stuck in the Pandora's box, or actually, that's maybe the wrong way to say it, the pit. And you won't be able to get out. But that's actually a lie, because the faster you can dive, the faster you're going to be moving out of it again. Right? So we're standing in front of fear and feeling the feelings like it's a huge wall of fire. And so we just get paralyzed there. We stop and we stare at it and we don't move. But if we just jump through the wall, we're going to look back and realize, oh, that was like a millimeter thick. Why didn't I do that sooner?
Wow.
Why didn't I jump into that feeling and explore my humanness, my place where my heart drives and I can connect with others and the planet and anything else you want to connect with, and make miracle lives happen, right? Like, this is the answer, I think, to almost everything, I think. Is this awareness. There's a lot of ways we can talk about awareness, right? So as a hands-on therapist, I assisted people by helping them feel, but by first getting really quiet and practicing. I just ask, well, what do you feel right now? And a lot of times they would, I don't know. I don't feel anything. Well, do you feel the temperature of the room? Do you feel the clothes on your body? Do you feel the weight of your body in the chair right now? That's how I start people who are really, really locked down.
Okay.
And they go, oh, of course, I feel the weight of my body in the chair. Of course, I feel my clothes on my skin. Yeah, it's cold in the room, right? They can feel, they just aren't practiced in it. So I hate to use the M word,
Yes.
Anya, the meditation word, because
Best
it's
word.
more than meditation.
Great word.
Yeah. But what if you could just feel whatever you're sensing? What if it didn't have to be that big of a deal in terms of like emotional pain right to start?